There it is right there, everybody. Marathon Coach 1030. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. It's another rainy Coburg morning. If we were outside, we would be wondering if it's monsoon season. But Happy New Year to all of you. It's episode 201, and we are going to be looking at Coach 1030. A remodel story, a reimagining story. We've looked at it before, and if you want to go back in the archives, simply the best way to find the video, they're about to fire up Coach 1299, a good friend of ours that's for sale. Looks like they're dropping the air. It's always cool to see. Dumping the air. Several inches of travel, which can help you get in and out of a bus barn. Kurt Nelson was over here earlier this morning dedicating Michael Jackson songs to me. So I dedicate whatever the next song that comes on the radio is going to be for Kurt Nelson. Okay, here's the deal, you guys. 1030, if you go back and Google Marathon Coach number 1030, you can watch a corporate video of this coach before the reimagining was done. That was in September, so do that after this episode because it's really cool to see what this coach looked like. We've done a couple of other videos on Coach 1030 as it has progressed through the reimagining or the remodel that Marathon Service in Coburg has done. And the family is in it, and we are going to show it to you this morning. Co-host Dave Bash is over here. So Dave's over here with the owners, and we're going to head on inside and take a look at what's going on with that remodel. Hey. So Dave is working with the owners doing a delivery, and part of that delivery, as you guys know, is that Dave will take them through all the processes of the plumbing, the electrical, the systems, the audio visual. And one of the new owners, Francisco, he's really up on audio visual and tech, and so there's some really cool tech items that he himself worked with Marathon Engineering on to put inside this coach. But the first thing that stands out is this is a 2007 X3. Now, it's 13 years old, and what you're going to see is it's very modernized at this point. The floor is probably my favorite feature. I love how it runs diagonal. This is also a floor that you saw in 1291, Bernie and Debbie's coach. But look at how beautiful that is. And it runs all the way throughout. And it plays so well off the cabinetry. But this is a brand new floor, really modernizes the coach. Now, these two recliners are new. Most X3s, especially in this era, do not have two recliners on this side, and I'm going to tell you how that was achieved. There was a larger side table here, or what we call an occasional table, so that you can occasionally use it. So you already know that the cockpit, the co-pilot seat, can spin around. The cockpit is another thing we're going to show you on our way out of the coach. But they have achieved two recliners here and an occasional table. And look at this backlit table, and it also goes down. I'll show you how that happens. I'll move this out of the way. That goes all the way down, so you've got the room. If you don't need the table, it stows against the wall, or if you want to use the table, comes and locks up right here. And the beautiful backlit Corian, that's just pretty, and it really plays off the accent lighting in Coach 1030. So I love the way they did this, and I like how they have the two recliners in here, even down to the pillows. The pillows play off the color. I know they worked with Brenda Kraft, as you guys know Brenda. She helped them tie in some colors, and so you will see some teal. I'll just call it teal, but it's more of a aqua blue throughout the coach, and that's kind of the accent color in here. But it's subtle. gosh, it's just, I'm so happy for them. It's just beautiful. Okay, now, when you look at the video of what 1030 used to look like, you'll also notice the sofa. The sofa back was reupholstered. They kept the seating portion of the sofa, but they redid the back. I think it was an upholstery, and someone out there, maybe our buddy Jim Torrance, can tell us, because he will probably remember maybe a little bit better than I. This right here. So cool right there. So yes, that really modernizes it, because it takes it to all leather, and it took away the what in this coach was now a dated fabric. All right. One of the things that stands out, I'm going to move these decor pillows. I love this, you guys. I love the fact that it's got this little cocktail side table. It's got one on each side of the sofa. On each side of the sofa, it's got a little, Armand, what would you call that? Is that kind of like a recessed area?
Yeah.
It's like a recessed area for drinks, so that your drink isn't going to slide off. But this is really cool. It's got storage inside there, and it looks like they've got paper and some other items in there. Good place to, well, back in the day, you'd put your atlas in there. Remember atlases, you guys? That was before GPS took over our life. But anyway, that's really a neat feature, and that's original to this coach. Also original to the coach is this dinette. You guys already know I like a booth dinette. I think the booth dinette is really a good way to house more people. And of course, this extends out so that you can fit 2 more people in. But they redid the upholstery on the seat backs. That's nice and firm too. So the seating surface is the same as the sofa, and the seat backs are new. And I like how it's, what do you call this? Tuft? But it's definitely a different than the sofa over here, which it's the same color, but the pattern is different because of the way they sewed it. Okay, that's so cool. I love a booth dinette. All right, over to the galley. I want to show you the new poles. So it had the high bright gold, and you can still see it here. And this is something the owner said next time they come to Marathon, they're going to work this into their schedule. So they're going to change out these fixtures right here. But this is what the new ones are. It's more of a brushed, more subtle gold. And it fits so much better, especially playing off the cabinetry and the floor. New dish drawer, so you got a new dishwasher down here. New induction cooktop right there. That's the new Fisher Paykel. And a new microwave oven above. Hope I'm not missing anything. Of course, we'll go back to the cockpit. I'm going to switch sides with you if you don't mind there, Armand. Refrigerator, something that we showed on our previous video. Residential size refrigerator with the ice and the water in the door, but also it's got the cabinetry fronts, and I really like that. This is a 13-year-old coach, and it still plays so well to have this cabinetry on the refrigerator, especially with the new floor. This family has already moved in here, but one of the things that I showed you before is just how huge this pantry is. These are big, big drawers, you guys. And so this coach gives up nothing. Now, this was a bunk coach, a 2007 X3 bunk coach. And I think you guys will remember that. But, and this is the important thing. Here's some of those new poles that they changed out. So it's not such a bright gold anymore. The owners, when they came to look at this coach, they had the vision to make the bunks here into a closet. So there's a rear closet in this coach, But think about the storage you're going to achieve now. Massive, massive closet. It's just really, really big. I'm actually going to shut this door right here so that Armand can come through, because they added a really nice feature to this closet. I'm going to let you pivot around. Take a look at this, you guys. They added a custom wine rack, and as you can see, they've already stocked it with some of their favorites. But that is a custom wine rack made by the same department that does our dovetail bamboo drawers in every Marathon coach. So aesthetically, it's just beautiful. And what a really nice way to store right inside your coach your wine. Plus, you've got these drawers below. But this used to be a double bunk, you guys. And that's what's so cool about it. It's now got these nice doors in front of it. Water closet on this side. It's actually a large water closet. Large shower. I think you guys will remember me actually I think I got in this shower. I'm not quite sure. Just to illustrate the size. Washer dryer's been installed in here. So you've got a full washer dryer right here. The stacking Ascos. And then into the bedroom. I'm not going to open it right now, but this is a full closet in the rear. So you've got a closet in the rear that's very large, and a closet now in the mid of the coach that is just, it's really, really nice to have a lot of storage. Storage throughout the coach. This is really nice. The owners picked out these colors to help with the 13-year-old dated bedspread. And it's a subtle light, I guess it's like a blue. It's like a blue and silver. Brenda's probably upstairs saying, no, Mal, it's not blue. But anyway, it's just really, really nice. It's subtle, but it gives it a little bit of color in this coach, even down to the towels that they selected. It's just really, really pretty. Just really happy. We're going to go up to the cockpit, so stick with us. Updated TV also back here. And this coach illustrates what we've been saying for a couple of years on Marathon Mondays. You find a good coach that you like and a floor plan that's going to work for you, or you find a coach that works for you 80%, 75% of the way, and then Marathon service, whether it be Florida, Texas, or here where all the coaches are built in Coburg, Oregon at our headquarters, we help you reimagine the coach. We help you redesign it. And as you can see from the chairs in the salon on the curbside, but also the closet that used to be bunks, it comes out looking like that was the original floor plan of the coach. So it doesn't feel like it was a remodeled coach. It feels like this has always been a closet. You cannot tell that this was bunks unless you know. It's a very proper way of reimagining a coach. That's the way I look at it. All right, we're going to look at the cockpit before we get out of here. Don't forget, everybody, I'm on my way down to Indio. I will be down there for a week or so. Malw, M-A-L-W at marathoncoach.com. That is my email. Don't forget to reach out to me if you're going to be down in the desert. If you want to see the coaches that we have down there, reach out to me. I'll let you know what coaches I'm going to have down there. I'd love to show it to you. If you're looking to upgrade, if you're looking to get into a new marathon, take a look at these seats. New seats in the cockpit. So everything else in the cockpit is the same, except these seats and one other item I'm going to get to in a second. These seats, and right here along the wall, these two panels really tie in the cockpit. Don't overlook the details, because just these two pieces play off of the new co-pilot seat and the new pilot seat. and it really modernizes the coach. It really, when you come in here, it's very hard to feel like this is a 13-year-old coach, like this is a 2007. And I really applaud the owners for having the vision to say, yeah, we want this coach and we want to do this work, and here it is completed. They're doing a few more things over the next couple of days, and of course they're going to be spending time with Dave Bash going over all the systems, even down to the embroidered Marathon Coach wreath logo that is right there in both the co-pilot and the pilot seat. And that really modernizes it, because we've only been doing that for a couple of years. Someone else can correct me on that. Now, the last thing I want to show you is an upgrade that I just love it when people do it, because it really aesthetically, it's got dual function. The floor. Dave, come here a second. I want to ask you a question. Any chance I get...
I'm trying to get on camera to tell you to step it up here.
Any chance I get to talk to Dave Bash. So I'm talking to them right now. Exactly. I'm talking to them right now, Dave, about the flooring in here in the cockpit.
Yeah.
This, in my opinion, is one of the things that owners can do to aesthetically really change and modernize their, and it's so simple. Look at this mat, just really looks good.
It comes in a lot of different colors and patterns.
So if you can't hear Dave, he just said that it comes in a lot of patterns and a lot of different colors. We custom cut them for every cockpit. So if you are in Florida, Texas, or Oregon, and your mats are worn out, or you don't have them, or you need new ones.
Curling up at the edges.
Yeah, curling up at the edges, and this is something Dave sees a lot when he does his pre-delivery inspections. It's something that we can do for you here in our service department, whether it be at Coburg or, like I mentioned, Florida or Texas. Lots of different colors, but it's just such a cool way to... And in the grand scheme of things, it's not as expensive as so many other remodeling or reimagining things, but it just really makes a huge difference when you... It works well, and it comes into... When you come into your coach, it's got this brand new protective covering.
And they're just Velcroed down right now, but you can pull them out and hose them down if you need to. It can be easily cleaned outside.
That's a good point. You can take them out and clean them. Well, you guys, that's 10:30. Dave... Tell us real quickly what you're doing with the owners.
Going through the whole coach. They're a little bit different because they were able to spend the week in the coach and found some other issues that we're addressing right now.
Good.
But they've got the 6-month warranty. We're going through it, and by the time they leave to go home, the coach is going to be in great shape, and
good.
Hopefully they get a lot of good usage out of it.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things that Dave and I have talked about a lot on the show, is taking a proper delivery, spending the time here at Marathon, whether it be at Florida, Texas, or here in Oregon, spending time with Colin down in Florida, or with Dave here in Coburg at the headquarters. Taking the time to do a proper delivery is so important, because you'll find things that you don't understand, things that you don't know how to use. You'll find issues in the coach that can be literally addressed live in live time while we are here at the headquarters or in the service department. So literally taking a 2 to 3 day, sometimes up to 4 or 5 days, depending on the needs.
Depends on how much time you have. Some people are in a lot of time crunch, but if you can give me 2 days, I can get the majority of your questions answered, and hopefully you understand it by the time you drive off the coach.
Plus driving training.
Yep.
That's one of the things that Dave brings to the table, is you spend some time behind the wheel with him, learning different things on maneuvering the coach and getting a little bit more confidence while with Marathon to drive the coach properly, to actually operate it, whether it be just parking or driving it, because that's a big part, is being able to park it, being able to dock it, being able to pull the sewer hose out, hook up the sewer hose, unhook the sewer hose, bring it back in. Yeah, there's Andy probably trying to get in here and look at some paint. Anyway, everybody.
He's trying to duck the camera.
He's trying to duck. Yeah, he's always ducking cameras. Thank you so much. Episode 201. Big thanks to Dave Bash, the co-host of Marathon Mondays, for hanging out with us. He's got a busy schedule, and so do I. Headed down to Indio, California this week. Reach out to me. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know if you're trying to get into a new marathon for 2021. We'll sell you a 13-year-old coach, and you can reimagine it like this, or we'll sell you a new one. Take care, everybody. Be yourself and do good things, and see you next Monday from Indio, California.